Am I going to put anything inside of these little pits? Maybe. Maybe some spikes. Lots of spikes, sure, why not? I did say I wanted to get some fencing done for this. I still feel like that's a good idea. It also encourages us to use more fountains and light sources. Well, not just encourage us to use more fountains and light sources, but just sort of generally having more items around so that it's a little bit more varied. Let's get that bit mined up. There's that done. Alright, let's see if this gets... Yep, there we go. It's a very, very odd bug. Doesn't make any sense. I'm really curious to know what really goes on in the code for it to say, no, you're not allowed to mine that bit out. Oh, but now you are. And I really do feel like it's something to do with it sort of limiting where you're allowed to, or how many selections you can have. Tell you what, we'll stop that for a second. So I can actually get down here. Yeah, as I was saying, limiting the amount of actual mining selections you can have. That seems to be my only conclusion. But there hasn't really been much to reference that in the past. Maybe some dinosaurs or something outside. Food seems to be dwindling a bit more, which is odd. Well, we can buy some more food, I suppose. Although this is feed. So maybe I'll just sell some items instead. Yep, more hides. Mostly just like selling them to get them out of our inventory. But of course, so we can increase our town value. There we go. What is our total inventory at right now? It's not great. Some dinosaurs chilling out over there. Where's that grave as well? Yeah, there he is. Sir Tanglefoot. Another knight that ended up dying too soon. They seem to have very quick deaths. Who was the last Sir? Just tombstone. Why have I got normal tombstones here? Did they get forgotten? Like, we got Nigel is cool. Were you the other knight? And I just forgot to Sir you or something? We'll move this over here. Oh. I'm just curious, if you move it, does it just forget? Because I'm pretty sure we tested that in the past and it didn't have that issue. Or maybe it's because we've been on several updates. You lot alright? Alright, you just need to actually have a job. Oh, that pause right there really saved me some kerfuffles. Kerfuffles. They call me Senor Kerfuffles. It's a very adorable name for a cat. Or any particular kind of haunted-based creature. Look, cats are haunted. Just letting you know. They're evil. They don't care about your well-being. They only care about their own. It reminds me of... I don't know, me? Oh boy! That's a good joke there, Innkeeper. I'm not selfish, am I? Wait a minute, am I? Game, tell me. Help me know this. I have to ask someone. Of course, if I do, that person I know I'm going to ask, I'm like, yeah, you're a complete shit. So, you know what? Maybe not. You're a complete S. That's right. Screw you, S. Going a bit overtime right here. I guess I'll just do the 2 episodes. Seems to be always the case. I'm more comfortable with just sort of doing 2 episodes and then 1 episode, or mix and matching. Tends to be what I do now. Just sort of mix and match, whatever I'm feeling at the time. It used to be the case I would just strictly stick to doing 3 videos at a time. Just sort of 3 video runs. But I think I prefer this. It's a lot more flexible. Alright, so now I'm hoping they don't get rid of this while also being on the floor at the same time, which you are going to do. Well, may as well get rid of all this and then just make a ladder down. No. Come on. Have you still got wood on you? It seems really weird. Come on. Do you want to get the last little bits? Oh, good job. Good job, guys. Have to get a few ladders done here. Looks like someone specifically has got the job for that one. There we go. Alright, as for here, we'll make a big ladder going down. Same thing for right here. We'll end up deleting these ladders anyway. Do the same thing right here. Don't get yourself stuck up there, miss. Having a few problems getting that last one. Is it feeding time or something? Keep saying feeding time. They're not animals where they are. They're dwarflings, which they're not animals, because otherwise I'd be a horrible racist. I would be a horrible racist. I mean, am I? Like, am I? You have to question this, Innkeeper? Maybe you are then. If you have to question it, horrible. Getting these fences done is going to be really odd. See, we pause right now. Go over to the placements. Well, what we need really are pillars. And I'm curious. What I should do is have a pillar here, and a pillar here. So sort of 4 small pillars, and then 2 really big ones. The pillars should be a sort of similar design to what we have right here. I feel like that's the best course of action. So what we should do first is just delete every item that we see. Not every item, but just sort of the ones that are covering up the space where I feel like putting the actual pillars. There we go. So if you would please get all that done, I'd be very much appreciative of that. How are we doing over at the camps? Yep. Just loads of camps. Great. So many items around here that I need to pick up. They do count towards our total, which is really annoying, I might add. Something that we have to delete. I thought one of them morphed into one giant super zombie. Instead of just a giant zombie, it'd be a giant super zombie, which doesn't sound pleasant in the slightest. So now we just sort of follow this design. And we could go slightly bigger, couldn't we? Could we do a 5x5? I reckon we could get away with a 5x5. We've got a 3x3 right now, so I feel like we need to stick to the odd numbers in order to get a similar design. Let's give it a go. Before we do that, let's save. I do like how far down it goes. This is a pleasant amount. Not too low. And by that, I mean too low would be sort of... It would take me forever to do that. If I go down by another 6, I think it would look weird as well. The pillars anyway, which is why I wanted to be 5 across, since these seem a bit too thin to go from there all the way up to the top of the building. I really hate that. I need to fix that. Same thing with... I can't even see where I made the error on the other one. It's on one of them. I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. To be honest, though, that's not that bad. It could be a hell of a lot worse. We still trying to do that? Okay. Well, first, we need to get the flooring done. Well, not the flooring, but we need to sort of designate where these are really going to go. And also, what kind of resources we use. I think it's the lighter... Yeah, we were quite well put together here. We go to our flooring. Where's the middle? 19. Okay. So here's the middle. How long across does this go? If we sort of calculate it from this point. 26, okay. Come on. It's sort of this point, isn't it? There? Is that a good spot? Seems quite arbitrary, doesn't it? Yeah, sort of out of nowhere. Right, well, we've got this as a spot, so if we just sort of try and center it, then we should be fine. Unless, of course, we end up deleting some ground. No, we should be good. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Why? Why you do this? Right, it's fine. Let's remove it. Remove this building. Right. Let's just go right here, 5 by 5, and let's just see if we can get this properly angled. So 6, 7. So already should be by around about here. So we got 6 here, 6 there, but then 8 there. Which means 5 by 5, and then we need to go down by 1 more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. So now 7, 7, 7. There we go. That's a good middle ground right there. I like that. So that should be the point, and it should be 7 away from everything on this side as well. It's going to be quite interesting to pull off. Oh, damn it. I have to do that. Okay, wait. That's 6 now. So we already have to go down by 1. That's 7. That's 7. Good guess. Good guess. Very close to getting that perfectly. Now for these ones, they should be sort of in this middle point right here. That's a bit off, though. That seems a bit better. 4. 4. Is 4 and 4 there fine? Or do I want to go a bit further in? The thing I like about that is I think this perfectly angles. I can't really tell. I don't think... No, it's not perfect, is it? This can't be. Oh, that's odd. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? From this corner. From this corner. Wow, that is perfect. Good. I'm glad. My brain must just already fully understand what I'm trying to go for here. 4 and 4. Is that perfect again? No way is that perfect again. That'd be absurd. 4, 4. Angled from here. Angled from... Wow. Okay. Good. I'm very happy right now. Just very, very happy. Right, now we just need to do the sort of laborious part of going all the way up. Oh. Na 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 na. I'll do one of them. Or maybe 2. We got an okay amount of time left. How does that look as just a block? I'm just going to do all of them. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll do just the 2. Yeah, 2's fine. You don't have to watch that all the time. I'll do the other 2 off camera when I find the time to do so. Should be able to. Right, now we need to go to the darker color. Go around here like this. And did I go up from the corners? From the middle. So okay, because I think I'm going to come up from the corners as well anyway. One across or 3 across? I'm starting to think 3 across might look quite good. But then again, we could either do that, or we could just sort of connect up like this. Which is arguably better. Because then we can connect it like that. Oh, completely screwing this up when it comes to selecting things. There we go. Bloody hell, I hate when it saves. Well, I don't hate when it saves. It has saved me a bunch of times. Quite literally. I think I prefer this. It fits with the wall design that we have right here, rather than just having a big block. Just means more clicking, though. Yeah, Mom. We are using the slightly darker block as well, which hopefully makes it look a little nicer. I'll tell you what, I'll also do that one off camera as well. Too much clicking. It's the main problem I have with building. It has to be very specific as an object for it to be sort of interesting to watch when building. But there are some things, like just these poles, that are not very interesting to watch. But it's part of the series. There we go. Hopefully you can't hear my clicking. Probably can. Oh, missing a few bits there. Excuse me. Voice ever so slowly destroying. Oh, well, disappearing into the ether. I say that a lot, don't I? Need to say something else. Removing itself from existence. Is that sort of the same thing? Kind of. Well, yeah, I'm sort of trying to go for the same thing, but just say it in a different way. More phrasing. Right, and the last one. You know what? In the centers here, I should really be using the darker color, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's a good point. So really, we should get these centers marked up. So from 3 points in. Oh, I missed the middle here. Very Dwarven, though. Definitely a very cool looking pillar. Not done yet, though. 3 from the top. Same thing with the bottom as well. 3. It's not 4 3, but it's 3. Oh, the hell am I? What's going on? I'm really hungry all of a sudden. Then another 3. Same from this point. Right, so there is a middle here. We just need to sort of get it calculated. I mean, I guess I could do another 3 and another 3. Oh, 2 blocks had to be. It had to be 2 blocks, which means we have to change it around a little bit. So if we get rid of these 2 points, we just have 2 of them instead. Too close? I feel like they are too close. You could definitely make them a level apart, like this. Right, and then we go back to that. Hooking it up. 3, and then... Oof. That's because I've done this wrong. So much misclicking going on. Right, now it's just 2 in the middle. Wait, what? I've done the same thing up here. What? How did I manage that twice? Alright. That's not right at all. Right, there we go. That makes more sense. I quite like that. It's a cool looking pillar. Although a bit too square, though. How can I make it look a little less squarey? I could have it poke out on the corners. So like this. Does that make it look more squarey, though? Kind of does, yeah. See, these look a lot more cylindrical because of the way they're connected here. There's a lot more ground to cover with these bigger pillars. But I do like the idea of making them look a little bit different. So tell you what, I'll sit with this design for now. Like I said, with the others doing them off camera, I'll probably come up with a slightly better one. Really hard to build under here. But now it's just sort of trying to emulate this. Didn't want to delete that one. Maybe having it poke in to the pillar a bit more. Maybe that's the way to do it. It definitely needs more shape. That's what my noggin's telling me right now. It doesn't help me much, but at this particular moment, it is telling me something that is definitely the correct suggestion. Unless it all of a sudden becomes not the case, but we'll find out. Alright, and then from here... The middle one shouldn't have the corners sticking out. Seems good enough to me. Let's save and then spawn it in, see what it looks like. Because it could look better once actually spawned in. As I specified before, it's just not really cylindrical enough. Right, here we go. A little parrot going on right now. It's not great. Yeah, kind of bad looking. I don't like it at all. I'm definitely going to find a different design. I might even just revert back to these, because I think it's maybe just the small nature of this that definitely makes it look more like a pillar. This is... It's a pillar! Just seems a bit too square-like. You know what? I don't like these corners at all. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. No way am I going to do all of these, because that one took a good 10 minutes. So we were coming up with a design with that. But there we are. I'm going to try a different design. And then when I get back, I should get all the pillars done. Maybe a few extra bits here and there. I don't know. I'll probably get the walls done for these two corners, actually. Seems to be the case with it. Just sort of get the walls done in the background. Slowly have it fill our lives. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Looking pretty good, especially with these statues here. Just stop slicing. There we are. Fantastic. Mo's come out of his cage. Good. And now he's going to roam the lands as a mighty steed. No? No, you're not. You're not a dragon, Merv. You never will be. You're going to say bye? Or are you just going to sort of crawl around? You always make it to the end of the video, don't you? You don't do any work, but you're definitely here for the final, aren't you? No? Yeah? Parrots? Cats? Rats? Don't blur at me. You're not a chicken. You having a good one? Right, he's fine. He's twitching a bit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play Stonehearth. Welcome to Darkstone. The zooming out right here really confused me. I was going to say Stardew Valley there. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe with that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.